talking for 12 minutes. So hopefully you got something. So, guys, my title, No More Excuses. It's time for you to get involved with cryptocurrency. Now, I've been throwing little hints here and there about my, private investment club. Guys, this thing is life changing. We have people that are part of our investment club. I won't throw my stuff out there just yet, but that are making an extra $100 a day. Now I'm going to talk daily. Extra several $100s a day, extra 1,000 a day, and we have people that are making a few $1,000s a day. We have people that are making an extra 5, 10 grand a month. And when I say extra, people have their jobs and this and that. Of course, anyway. So this platform is changing people's lives. And I'm about to share some with you. So we have right now 7 different platforms. My goal is to have 10. Our goal, the goal of the private investment group is to have 10 platforms, passive platforms. I want to make this very clear. This is not network marketing. I say it over and over, and I know people know me as a network marketer. But in reference to my investment platforms, guys, and I should be clear on where I am because I made an announcement several months ago, and I'm back at that point. I'll deal with that on another video. I'm back at that point, and it's because there's an easier way for you to get free. And I had a conversation with somebody. I said, it's my mission. You cannot miss this wealth transfer. It's my mission for those who I am supposed to speak to, for those that I'm supposed to lead in the right direction, even if it's pointing you towards somebody that's been talking to you about it. This ain't the Derek Brown show. This is not about you just getting with me. If somebody's been talking to you about this, right? You need to get involved with cryptocurrency. You're seeing the spikes. You're hearing Elon Musk make a statement, and it's affecting this particular currency. People making fortunes overnight. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I know people, and this is when I really started getting focused on this thing. But I personally know people who are high-level network marketers, right? These are global leaders. And I noticed them getting into cryptocurrency. Now, you guys know I dealt with gold at one point, and then we were sliding into cryptocurrency, but it was like half and half. So I wasn't really learning about cryptocurrency like I needed to because my mind was so locked on gold. Well, the new gold is cryptocurrency. And things happen for a reason, but I wish I would have fully focused on it then. So there's so many platforms that got 1 foot in it, 1 foot out of it. I don't deal with any of that stuff anymore. I am straight passive, meaning, well, Derek, what do you mean by passive? I'm meaning that you don't have to recruit a soul. I'm going to show y'all some proof tonight. You don't have to recruit anybody. Matter of fact, there are no recruiting crowd. There are referral portions to these platforms. You can refer people. But when I say passive, for people who don't like talking to people, for people who don't want to, sell nothing, right? You don't have to. When I say passive, you and you alone can plug into these platforms. You have to be coachable and teachable, and you can make insane additional income if you're coachable and teachable. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. You invest in anything you invest at your own risk, and you never invest more than you can stand to lose. Because I've taken a few hits for you. I deal with that in another video. I want to kind of get to my point because I know I'm going to be long either way. So I am not a financial advisor, right? I already gave you the disclaimer. You invest at your own risk, but I'm going to tell you something. Now I'm going to keep it funky. Scared money ain't going to win nothing. If you sit around thinking everything is a hoax, somebody's trying to cheat you this and that, but I've taken some hits now. So now being a part of this club, things are vetted, things are checked out, and it's still nothing's ever 100% guaranteed. Don't even ever ask me that question. I don't ever know what these, because I don't own these platforms. I use these platforms as a vehicle to get from point A, which is confession, and I ride that vehicle to point B, which is manifestation. That's it. We're going to have 10 of them. We got 6 right now. We technically have 7, but the 7th one hasn't been added to the site, and I may have just messed up because it also hadn't been announced yet. My bad, Brother Rebel. So if I do the numbers, I think I'm good. I think I haven't put anything out there. But in any event, spearheading and working with a brother named Rabu Gary. When I met this brother, he had a system in place. See, what I've been looking for is a system. And there's stronger stuff. I'm going to deal with that passive part. A system in place that was simple and duplicatable. I've been looking for it for 30-something years. When I was introduced to it and saw it, I said, this is what I've been looking for. Before I asked a question, I simply tested the system by seeing, because I'm low tech. I'm still low tech. I'm still high tech, but I'm still low tech, which is the sad part. I simply looked at what was there, followed the videos, and signed up in every one of his platforms. And then what I did was, I'm not even sure why I did this. I reached out on Facebook to him and commented something to him. And the brother said, call me. I was shocked. We talked for an hour and 45 minutes, about almost 2 hours. As a matter of fact, we talked so long, I got hungry. As we were talking, he didn't notice until like weeks after. As we were talking, I got up from my home office, got in my car, drove to Burger King, ate the veggie burger they have, sat down in Burger King, which I never do, ate it, and drove back home. We were still talking. And he was saying, brother, I never do this. So there was a connection made. And I know exactly why. I'm one of the first people he did a private meeting for. Because with this platform, there are no meetings. There are no webinars. Listen to this. Most importantly, there are no startup costs. Right? A lot of these platforms have a cost to start up. We don't deal with any platforms where there's a cost to get in, a sign-up fee. We don't deal with any platforms where there's a monthly fee, like an auto ship or a recurring fee. We don't deal with any platforms where you have to give intensive personal information. None of that. No recurring fees. It's a straight opportunity. You decided what amount you want to contribute, invest, or what have you, and you get paid. And you get paid every day. And when you let you know whether it's low risk, high yield, medium risk, medium yield, all of that stuff is broken down. But at the end of the day, it's a simple system. And there are too many of us out here that are missing out on this wealth transfer. The wealth transfer is not going to happen with a bag of money busting you in the head while you're walking down the street in your city, downtown, wherever you live. It's not going to be some mysterious, mystical, magical thing. The wealth freaking transfer is happening now. It's happening right now. And we have to get out of this short-term stinking thinking and stop watching people get free when you have an opportunity to get in here and learn with a simple system and a team that's going to show you. So before I end up rambling all night, and here's another thing, because I want to warn you on this. There are a lot of novices out here. See, this is why I personally, and I'm going to say this, and this is nothing negative to anybody, but those of you who know me know how I've been feeling. Like I even deal with the trading play. This is Derek Brown. This is my doggone page. Okay, if you don't like what I'm saying, you need to log off right now. Let me say hey to a few folks. Some of y'all may want to log off now. Hey, Miss Sylvia. Amen. I went in. Where do I sign? I ain't told you yet, Miss Sylvia. But that's what I'm talking about, though. That's the spirit. I'm going to give you some direction. I am currently involved in the trading industry. Now, just hear my heart. And this is where I am. But I personally don't trade. The reason why I don't trade, and see, this is nothing negative. This is where I am. I'm not knocking anybody because I've been in several trading platforms. And number one, I don't like losing a lot of sleep. If I'm losing sleep, here's I don't have the discipline. Let me keep it funky. Derek Brown doesn't have the discipline to trade because if I'm up $6 grand, I'm gonna keep riding. I'm like, okay, I need to keep going. I don't know if you can call it addictive personality, whatever. I don't have the tenacity to do it. And then I know I can will myself to. I can do anything I want to do. But then I also don't like the time of sitting in front of a computer like that. This is Derek Brown 101. Now, where I am is I am experiencing platforms where I let people do what they do. If you're a full-time trader, guess what? You can have a percentage. And I'm not saying any of ours are like that. But I want you to get my point. If you're a full-time trader, guess what? You can have my money. I'm going to hit you with this stat. We're going to talk about the parameters. So you're saying you can average these percentages a day? Take this stat. I'm going to do what I do, which may be nothing. But I'm going to let you do what you do that day, which is trade my money. Because I don't want to trade it. This is me. I don't want to trade it. I ain't finna sit in front of no computer. It feels good and it's deep from the beginning and all that. But then I feel so blessed because I'm seeing where we're going. You have this artificial intelligence coming in. Artificial intelligence where there's no emotion. I'm watching the screen, there's emotion. There's greed factor kicking in. There's inexperience kicking in. There's speed. The time it takes me to make a logical decision by watching a chart and enter a trade, a bot has made 20 trades in a split nanosecond with no emotion. I'm watching a chart to determine where I'm going to enter, where I'm going to exit, to set my parameters that I got to hit trade. 3-4 minutes that went by. A bot has made 350,000 trades with no emotion. We are here. I don't care how you feel about it. You're going to remember my little fat face telling you this. We are headed in a different direction where you're going to be able to deal with correct platform. Now, there's scams out there. And unfortunately, because of novices, they can't discern the difference. They get caught up because they pay you a few times and that greed factor kicks in and you tell your friends about it and they kick their money and you wake up the next morning and it's gone. Ask me how I know. I've taken the hits. I probably lost more last year. I guarantee you there's some people I've lost probably 2 times more than they earn a year. Lost. And through losing, you learn. I know I do. You bite me. You know what I'm saying? And then the second time, y'all know the deal. I'm not coming down the street. When I come down the street, I'm going to have a Mac 11 ready for your tail. You're not going to bite me no more. I'm going to know what to look for. Here's the thing. You ain't going to knock me out the game. I know some people, the first person who brought me into this, we lost money. He brought me into I was jacked. I was seeing the money I was making, but the catch was they was holding your money. See, there's little things I could teach you that I've learned. I'm not going to go through all of that. That's not the purpose of this video. I was actually supposed to do this. I thought I was going to be doing this at least maybe 2 weeks down the road, right? Around, mid-March or something, because I was waiting for a particular event to happen first. But I had a meeting today with a very successful businessman, a community leader. I'm not going to say his name. If you saw his picture and you know him, that's fine. But he is jacked out his mind. The people that are seeing what we're doing, I could throw some names out to you, be like, they ain't doing that with y'all. You'd be shocked behind the scenes. See, it's not about parading and there's no need for meetings because they don't have to recruit. So broke folks need it because it's passive income. People with money need it because they don't want to recruit nobody. These folks don't want you to know that they're in this MLM company and all this stuff. Folks are tired of that. I'm not knocking anything like that now. I'm not knocking it. But what I'm saying is when you can do something passively, we deal with international platforms where you put your little money in and you can see it, you can pull out every day in the whole night, and it's changing people's lives. But the first thing you got to do, let me get to my point. So watch these scams. Like, do your due diligence. Do your due diligence because some of your buddies can be in a little scam. You don't know until you scammed, right? The websites look beautiful. Oh my God, they got pictures of robots, saying these robots do the trading for you and all this stuff. Next thing you know, I can't log on to such and such, So do your due diligence. So now, what was I getting ready to say? What was I getting ready to say? I forgot. Let me just get to this. So I'm going to show you a platform, and this is going to blow you away. I'm going to show you a platform and pull my phone out. This particular platform uses a cryptocurrency called Tron. So do your due diligence. There's three things I want you to study on your own time. If you're not familiar with cryptocurrency, if you're scared about it, I'm hearing about it, my friend been telling me about it, do your own. Don't even look at their company until you do your own due diligence. If you're not familiar with cryptocurrency in general, number one, research cryptocurrency. YouTube is a mother. YouTube and Google is no joke. YouTube it. YouTube the word cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? If you heard the term Bitcoin, YouTube Bitcoin. But I want you to study cryptocurrency because Bitcoin is inclusive of that particular statement. The blockchain, you need to understand that cryptocurrency operates on the blockchain. The blockchain is the greatest invention that this world has ever seen. You don't have a clue. The blockchain is the most powerful thing that's ever been put in place in this world. I need you to understand that. And reason being, and this is one of the things I'll know when our voting system is really ready. I told you I gotta get this off me tonight, so you might have to watch this in bits and pieces or whatever. When our voting system puts the vote in the entire U.S. on the blockchain, that's when I'll know they're ready and they're being 110% honest about not worried about any voter fraud, because the blockchain can't be cheated, baby. You can't cheat the blockchain. You can't hack the blockchain. And the blockchain is totally transparent. It's transparent. You and I could see the transactions. So you can't cheat. Why are they still doing this old crap and worried about somebody stealing votes? They put it right on the blockchain. You should be able to vote from home on your damn on your darn laptop. I've told you, I'm serious about this. You should be able to vote from. You can do everything else on the computer. Why you just can't go right down the voting list on your computer? Are you kidding me? I'm just here to make you think. That's something else. Right? My man's in there. Don't nobody put his name out there yet. Just leave that one alone for now. But that's just to make you think. You got to start thinking. Now I'm trying to get y'all free. Some of y'all my age, I'm not knocking it. Stop being so doggone sensitive. But you my age, I'm 50-something years old. And I still got, I had one of my buddies reach out to me like, dude, I love my job. I'm like, that's great, right? That's great. But some people are on jobs they don't like. And when I had a job, that was me. And I was working with my church. I just don't like hitting nobody's clock. I'm like, nobody telling me what time I got to be. Like I'm talking to y'all tonight. Shoot, if I had to be somewhere at 9, if I had an appointment at 6 in the morning, I'd be there. I had a 3 a.m. appointment last night. It was on the web. I laid down for a few hours. Alarm went off at 2:50. Washed my face real quick. Didn't have on nothing below because you can't see. I got on something now, but you know what I'm saying? And had a meeting from 3 to 5 a.m. Laid down for an hour or two, still jumped up, did everything I need to do today. But it's a different energy when it's yours. It's a different energy when it's yours. When you got to get up and fight through traffic to hit somebody else's clock, that's a different energy. That's a different energy. So I'm not hating on that, but I'm talking to the folks who don't like to. Anyway, I just want people to get free. I want people to get this information, right? I'm going to deal with the freedom part because here I go with these rabbit trails. Who are you following? I got to hit this rabbit trail. I'm going to jump right to it after this rabbit trail. I'm going to show y'all what I got for you. Who are you following? For all my MLMers out there, for all my entrepreneurs, who are you following? Like, for instance, my mentors, the cars they drive, I like. Now, some people, like I talked to a person and they're a millionaire. And they was like, well, I don't have to have this. That's great. If that's where you are, that's great. My thing is, if I told you right now, I'm going to bless somebody with a new car. Right now, the people on this live, only y'all, the however many of it is y'all is, right? I went straight to College Park on that statement. I said, I thought that boy was from New York. I said, listen, I'm giving away 2 cars, right? I want y'all to pick a number from 1 to 10, and then somebody wins. Let's say Miss Helen Lovett wins. So, all right, Miss Lovett, you have a choice between a brand new BMW 760 IL, brand new, or a brand new Honda Accord. And you get a free gas card as well for a year. I'm going to pay for it. She's going to slap them Honda keys out of my hand so fast and take them Benz keys, it's going to make your head spin. So let's keep it funky. If you had an opportunity to, if you could afford the Benz, you'd be driving one, period. So some people play that materialistic stuff. It's not about really being materialistic. My thing is, this is Derek Brown 101. If they're making Bentleys, by God, they're making one for me. If they're making private planes, one be made for me, right? They got first class seating. Shoot, I deserve to be in that first class seating. If they make that car with leather, shoot, I want to sit and feel that leather, smell that new leather. So don't get deep on me, is basically what I'm saying, right? But your mentor, the person you're following, the live individual, like I follow Jim Rome, I got a lot of people that are past that I still feed from. But the person that your leader, where are they living? Where do they live? Are they in the same apartment complex as you? What is your mentor driving? So are you leading me and we're walking down the same path at the same time, which means you're hoping and praying just like I am? Or have you manifested what you're teaching me? I want you to hear me. Have you manifested the things you're showing me? See, I was brought up, show your back office. Well, I don't want to hear all that talk. I meet with you one-on-one, blah, blah, blah. Oh, boom, I spin my laptop around this way. Some of y'all know me. Y'all know I would, at the beginning of the meeting, show my back office. Yo, you want to know what I made today? Here's where I am right now. Oh, this is what I made for the week. Shit, I throw up a post every now and then about what I made from Amazon. And this, you know, that was 2 weeks ago, right? Amazon's every 2 weeks. Amazon is part of our platform. And I don't even have time to touch on that. So anyway, the person that you're following, they're eloquent. They probably dress very nice. You see me, this is a $6 t-shirt, I think. It's clean. I don't care nothing about none of that, right? So, and that's me. But, you know, I'm going to drive right. I'm going to live right. Everybody know I'm going to eat right. I'm going to, you know, my little humidor over there, I'm going to burn some good sticks. There's certain things, people like to do different things. But my point is, the person you're following, are they where you want to be? Depending on who you are. Now, don't get deep to it. I ain't got to have all that. Sometimes I'm going, shut up. You need it. And if you ain't got to have it, get it and then bless somebody else with it. If you want them people say, I don't need all that money, the key is position yourself to get it. And if you so, you know, saintly, then start blessing other people with it. That's a worthy ideal, to bless people with it. When your cousin and them call you and the phone ring, you see you can answer because you know they need $1,000. Tyrone them, and you can go and break them off. You be that person. But that was a whole nother subject. I got a whole thing I want to do on that. Who are you following? I know I'm goofy as all outdoors, but who are you following? So with this particular platform, I want to show and prove first. Let me open this up. It's on what's called a Tron. Let me show you that first. So I have a few of these, but on this one, when you open it up, it's Tron Link. So if you have an Apple, it's Tron Link. If you have a Whack Droid, I'm sorry, I mean an Android, it's Tron Link Pro, right? So you have to have Tron Link or Tron Link Pro. If you have an Apple, you go right to your app store. People, I'm finna show you, and I'm finna get up out of here in a minute. No more excuses. It's time for you to get involved in cryptocurrency. So I know all my experts on and all that stuff. That's all good. I'm giving you something for the masses. If you can get somebody else and show it to them, I got some serious ash between that knuckle. Lord, that almost scared me when I saw it. I washed my hands too much since I've been home. So you can literally get people involved. Listen, here we go, for as little as $6. Now, if you get with me and say, Mr. Brown, I'm ready to get started, I got my $6, I'm going to feel a different kind of way about you. but I'm going to give grace where I expect to receive grace, and I'm going to meet you where you at, right? But the fact is, you can get started with as little as $6 with what I'm about to show you. But what you're going to need is a TronLink app. If you have an iPhone, it's TronLink, Tron. This is what it looks like. And that says this. Matter of fact, I'm finna turn this. Ain't nothing over there to see other than my little humidor anyway, right? Because I need to be able to show this to y'all straight up. So this is what TronLink looks like. I named it this one. That's why it says this one right there, up there, right over there. So I just put that name on it because I have several of these wallets. I have one that's called that one, right? So that's just for me to make the distinction. So here's one thing I want to say, and I'm jumping ahead of myself. Whenever you're going to move any Tron on TronLink or TronLink Pro, you have to make sure you have energy and bandwidth. You'll see a transaction that says successful, but when you check your history, it didn't actually go through because you didn't have any energy. Maybe you had bandwidth, or maybe you had vice versa, but you have to have energy and bandwidth. The way you do that is you freeze some Tron, right? So I'm jumping ahead of myself, but I want to show you some proof on something first. So you have to have TronLink or TronLink Pro. You download it and you fund it. Now, what I'm going to send you to has instructions on all. I told you I'm low tech, but I know how to stop and watch a video, stop it, rewind it, watch it again, stop it, do that task, and then hit play again, stop it, do that task. I'm low tech. I'm half retarded when it comes to this stuff on the internet and these wallets and stuff. But I just told you with Mr. Gary, I funded every single platform he had before I even reached out to him. So I'm not going to offend this man by calling. So how do I? No, he had instructional video. I told you that's what got me was the system. And now we have a full-fledged private investment group. And folks let me say this real quick, because my mentor, who is now also my business partner and friend, Mr. Rabu Gary, bought his wife. Now, he didn't mess me up with this one because he bought his wife the Lambo first. I'm going to have to reverse that one, brother. I'm getting mine first, you understand? But this man bought his wife's Lambo first, a few weeks ago. And we're thinking that's it. You know, they got the Teslas and the whole nine, mini mansion out in suburbs of Jersey. He does something called the Hot Tub Chronicles, where he shares with us, right? Because we don't have trainings, we don't do all that crap. Everything is already there. It's where I'm about to say. It's just all right there. So people go see this information. I told you I do rabbit trails. They go see this information. You wake up, people just signing up with you because everything's right there, right? So I told you I don't have no form of function. I'm just really getting something out of me because I don't follow time frames. It's 1 a.m. People say, well, you should have probably did that around 6:30, 7 p.m. when a higher average of people. I don't care about that crap, man. I don't need to follow those guidelines anymore. I follow my heart. So, Brother Rabu buys his wife the SUV, and this is public information, so it's not like I'm putting his business out there. And I look up, about 2 weeks later, the brother bought himself well, they both real deals, they both Lambos, but to me, you know, he bought, I don't even know which one it is, but he bought a Lambo, you know, sit low to the ground. Sounds like, you know, a fighter jet rolling up to your house, you know, Lamborghini doors. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I can roll with this brother. What's your mentor just, what is he driving? Right? But like I said, that's a whole nother thing. That was a little shade right there. That was some shade, wasn't it? I know. Let's get to this thing. I got some matter of fact, Miss Gary, that popcorn is off the chain. Let me just throw that in there. I'm actually eating it right now. I got a few left in here. I'm going to get me some more. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is a handful. This is the hot one. But that caramel cheese, It was all kind of some of the flavors was too deep. I was like, I don't know about lobster flavor. I'm just kidding with you, but some of the flavors were too deep. I just got some base off the chain. I actually hid some of it from the family because I'm like, I know these rascals will go through this stuff quick. All right, Derek, stick to the script, man. Stick to the script. I don't have a script. That's the